Hey guys, welcome to JKMNV. It's all about motivation and versatility. Now, my fine gentlemen out there, this video is for you. Now, there are a lot of women out there in this world. There are so many, but it's not everyone that we date or every girl that you see there, you just jump and you date. You have to observe, and if you notice some few things, man, you have to run away. So today I'm just going over 10 types of women to avoid from my opinion. So stay tuned. Welcome again. It's all about motivation and versatility. So before I get into today's business, I just want to welcome you. If you're new here, you're welcome. Click on that subscribe button. If you're already here, so let's get down to today's business. The first type of woman to avoid is the feminist. The feminist. Feminism is, for me, what I understand is a platform or the voices of thousands of women calling for fairness. That's what I understand about it. Like, they're just calling out for fairness, like equal treatment and stuff. And it's not bad. There are some women out there who get treated and treated in a bad way, and it's very appalling. So uh it's cool. It's cool. But the unfortunate thing is that there are a lot of women out there who don't really understand what being a feminist is. And I was just watching someone's status, and she posted that when you're dating, you're not supposed to spend more than 20 Ghana. If you're in Ghana, you understand the currency. I don't know the equivalent of, So she was like, you don't have to spend more than 20 Ghana on your boyfriend. And I was looking, I was like, this is very insulting because I asked her, I was like, okay, so you'd like your boyfriend to spend on you, right? But you don't want to spend on your guy. Does it sound right? She was like, yeah, it sounds right. I was like, I do not know who is going to date you, but whoever is going to date you, I actually feel sorry for the person. So the first person to avoid is the feminist, in quotes, because there's a lack of understanding of what being a feminist is. I mean, how can you say that you don't have to spend on your boyfriend no more than 20 Ghana? That's an insult. It's very, very offensive. You like your boyfriend to spend on you, but you don't want to spend on your boyfriend. What's wrong with that? I know a whole lot of women who spend on their boyfriends and everything is. Did they die? No. So avoid her. So the second point is avoid the drama queen. She's always on and off. One day she loves you, the other day she's cursing you. You're always going back and forth. Isn't that stressful? It's very, very stressful. And such people or such women like that, with any little thing that comes across, with the slightest of things, then it becomes a big issue. Like, the person becomes very extra and aggravates little petty things. It's not good for you. Avoid her. So the third point is the low self-esteem babe. Self-esteem is very critical, and we all need that level of self-respect. Now, if you're going out with someone with low self-esteem, it's good to be a burden because the person doesn't even feel that she's enough for herself. So how then will she feel enough for you? I'm not saying that look down upon them. If you can help them build their self-esteem, fine, great. I even appreciate that. But there are some low self-esteem girls. It's like they are seeking for attention or validation from public, not from you per se. They already know that you're there, but it's like they want the max attention. And that's going to be a problem because if you make a slight criticism about her, the thing she does, it's going to be a very big problem, like very big problem. So avoid her. So my fourth point is the victim babe. What do I mean by that? There are some girls, they'll cause trouble, and when they see they're losing, they'll play victim. They have a way of manipulating and making things look like it was your fault. And they play victim, they make you feel bad. And at the end of the day, you're always the one apologizing. Such stress. honestly speaking, I don't know what comes into the mind of some of these women or girls. Like, I sit down there and think about, I'm like, it doesn't make sense. You know, we all have our insecurities, but how we handle them. So now my fifth point is the babe who doesn't accept correction, or should I say the know-it-all babe. And these girls are so full of themselves. They actually think that they can never go wrong. And when you try to correct them, hi, it becomes an issue. Everyone has their flaws, everyone has their shortcomings, okay? No one is perfect. So if you have a man who is willing to be patient enough to work on your flaws with you, you should be grateful or appreciative. Probably the way he may go about it may be harsh or hard on you. But if you look at the bigger picture, he is grooming you for the future. Because I honestly don't think any man will put himself through the stress of correcting a woman who has a flaw. So if you have a man who is always looking at your flaws, it's not like he hates you or something. He's just grooming you for the future. Probably you don't know, but me, I don't think I'll waste my time on someone that I don't really care about. If you have your flaws, I'll just watch you. But if I really care about you, I'll tell you that, yo, maybe this and this and that, work on it. Oh, this, that, I don't think you did this well. Like, yeah, and we move. But for such women like that, you tell them A, they are saying Z because what? They are okay. They don't need your correction. So for my sixth point, we have the babe who doesn't appreciate that people are different or you are different from the others. Everyone is unique in their own special way. You know, the way I will react to something is different from the way you will react to something. Now, if your girl can't appreciate that fact, you know, there are some people when they get hurt or when something comes their way. Okay, let me go to the angle of getting hurt. If someone gets hit, someone can recover like 2 days, 3 months. It takes time for people to process because we are all different. Now, if your babe can't understand this, then she will never understand you. And it's always going to be a problem because there are conflicting perceptions and expectations. My sixth point, however, is the babe who is always on social media, the social media babe. Yeah. And I'm not saying social media is bad, you know, but I'm just trying to say that there are some girls, it's like they are constantly seeking to impress on social media. And such people like that, if you come across them, it's like whatever goes viral on social media, they want to replicate the same thing to impress. So if you're dating someone like that, she'll go and see maybe a guy spreading her with a Range Rover or one of those things that we've been seeing. Yeah, she would put pressure on you because she wants to quickly go and impress. And funny enough, it's happening in some weddings, you know, some marriages I'm seeing around because they see these extravagant and expensive weddings and you know you can't afford it, but because you want to impress and because you want to show everyone that yeah, my wedding is dope than yours, or you want likes or whatever, you go and you put pressure on your man to go for a loan and he he gets it done, and at the end of the day you just leave the man to pay like up the loan because what, he is the man and you are just there. It doesn't work that way. So avoid that social media babe. So the eighth point, favorite eight, the demander. And what I mean by that is that she's always on the receiving side. She doesn't bring anything to the table. Now, such a person, how can you have a future with her? She's always making demands. What can she bring to the table? How is her support system? Have you asked yourself that question? So, like, just sit down, okay? Just sit down and ask yourself, okay, so what does my girlfriend bring to the table? If she's bringing nothing to the table, then advise yourself. All she does is demand, demand. I want this, I want that. It's not good for you. Our ninth point is the procrastinator. Now, in this, there are some girls out there, okay, when they want something done for them, they would like it to be done quickly, no stress. But apparently, when it comes to you, you ask her to do something and she's just procrastinating. She's just there feeling lazy, inherently lazy. The time she likes is when she will do it. Stress, bro. Stress. Just let go of the baggage. It won't help you. It won't help your future. Last but not least, the last point is the player. What do you mean by that? What I mean is you're basically the one doing everything. That's one sign of a player. I don't want to go deep into it. That's one sign of a player. You're always the one doing almost everything. You're the one reaching out. I mean, basically almost everything. And the one-sidedness, I don't think is fair to anyone. So I'm just going to chip in something little to add up to this point. It's more like a bonus. We have a bad support system, like a woman who have bad support systems. Now, the fundamental basis of a relationship is love and support. If you love someone, the need to support must come out of your heart. Now, if you have a woman or if you're trying to get into someone who doesn't have a good support system, trust me, when things go wrong, one day, she won't be there for you. Her support system will fail you. And you wouldn't want that because life is not all that rosy. Life will bring challenges and anything can happen, honestly speaking. So if you have a woman like that, you're dating and she doesn't have a good support system, it's going to drive you nuts and it's going to push you to doing a lot of things that are not needed. So we come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I enjoyed myself. I hope you took down some important points. It's very, very important. And remember, it's from my opinion. You have yours, you have your view on it. If you like, you can put them down in the comment section. Contribute. There are other things that we need to know as gentlemen, because these days the rate at which both genders are showing themselves, the women are showing the men and the men are disgracing the women. But today I'm on the men's side. The ladies side, I think someone will take it. So please take these points seriously, and let's be careful out there, because not all that glitters is gold. So until then, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care, be safe.